that pretty little girl from North Carolina. Well, that day they raised the gallows high, and the sheriff say, well,
Georgie Boy loves America, and America loves him. He strapped on his pistol and went looking for some sin. But the court said he's not a sinner, he's within the law. So Georgie stands his ground now and shoots to kill 'em all. Kill 'em all, kill 'em all. If Georgie sees a crime, he'll kill 'em all. Kill 'em all. Kill 'em all. Georgie stands his ground now and shoots to kill 'em all. Georgie's out in America, and America's doing fine. It needs more guns like Georgie to wash away its crime. The minorities and the homeless are a burden to us all. But Georgie stands his ground now and shoots to kill 'em all. Kill 'em all. Kill 'em all. Georgie sees a crime, he'll kill 'em all. Kill 'em all. Kill 'em all. Georgie stands his ground now and shoots to kill 'em all. Georgie's in with America, but America's losing ground. This law's got we the people shooting each other down, selling autographs at gun shows and raking in the dough. America needs a hero, now Georgie's on the go. To kill 'em all, kill 'em all. Georgie sees a crime, he'll kill 'em all. Kill 'em all, kill 'em all. Georgie stands his ground now and shoots to kill 'em all.
But I can't change. way you move, shake that ass, girl chase baby, coming on when you fast goes, you really drive me wild. Just do it me now, 'cause you're my freaky sensation.
Called Little Mexico. This is about where I grew up in Bridgeton, New Jersey.
Tires train, get an ice cream cone. While I'm waiting, maybe I'll walk by place that laid me off, place that gave me time. Moving to the city, hit by a bus, make a movie in my mind. Moving to the city, get hit by a bus, make a movie in my mind. Time to say farewell to you, to take care, little Mexico. We'll return to eat your food, but right now I must let you go. Time to say farewell to you, to take care, little Mexico. We'll return to eat your food, but right now I must let you go. Wanna go say goodbye to the peacocks and the white tiger. While I'm waiting, maybe I'll walk by the place that laid me off, the place that gave me time. Moving to the city, I'm gonna fall in love, make a movie in my mind. Moving to the city, I'm gonna fall in love, make a movie in my mind. Time to say farewell to you, so take care, little Mexico. We'll return to eat your food, but right now I must let you go. Time to say farewell to you, so take care, little Mexico. We'll return to eat your food, but right now you go. Here we go. Time to say farewell to you, so take care to Mexico. We'll return to eat your food, but right now I must let you go.
And it's called Everything's Gonna Be Okay. I like to think it still holds true. You decide. Nothing is real, except that which you feel. Everything else is a prop. No one can stop you, and nothing ever will. That which you dream, though distant it seems, is constantly calling you near. Here's what you do to hear it, be perfectly still. Everything is gonna be okay. Everyone is gonna be alright. Look for wonderful and wicked days, and more comfortable and lonely nights. We'll have people living under the ocean, farmers still baling hay. Everything is gonna be okay. Reach, don't you ever stop your reaching. Teach with the things that you do. The beach holds the answers you are seeking. Help these souls grow old in the absence of war. Now is the time to live like never before. Come around tomorrow and we're doing some more. Everything is gonna be okay. Everyone is gonna be alright. Look for wonderful and wicked days, and more comfortable and lonely nights. We'll have people living under the ocean, the farmers still baling hay. Everything is gonna be okay.
The key to my heart, honey, you have found it. The key to my heart is the way you look at me. It tears me apart when you walk away from me, and that's when I start to break down one more time. You looked at me when I met you in that roadhouse. I knew I was in trouble once again. I know why we're apart, why I can't see you again. The key to my heart goes home to another man. I'm lost on a road drifting at sea, 'cause you're not here with me. You're not far away. Might as well be in Zanzibar, day after day. You're always on my mind. You gave me hope 'cause I thought you were everything. Now I'm alone and drinking once again. I know why we're apart, why I can't see you again. The key to my heart goes home to another man. Looked at me when I met you in that roadhouse. I knew I was in trouble once again. I know why we're apart, why I can't see you again. The key to my heart goes home to another man. The key to my heart goes home to another man. The key to my heart goes home to another man.
I'm an apple, I'm ready to die. I'm depressed, so I'm committing appleside. It's alright, I have been alive too long. You can eat me, other apples sing along. I'm an apple, I'm ready to die. I'm depressed, so I'm committing appleside. It's alright, I have been alive too long. You can eat me. Cut my skin off, ow that stings. That's alright, I'll continue to sing. Chop me up, remove my seeds, but remember, they make apple trees. I'm an apple, I'm ready to die. I'm depressed, so I'm committing appleside. It's alright, I have been alive too long. You can eat me. Put me in a hot pan to cook. Calm down, it's not as bad as it looks. 4 or 5 minutes until I shrink. Okay, I think I need to have a drink.
I'm an apple, I'm ready to die. I'm depressed, so I'm committing applecide. It's alright, I have been alive too long. You can't eat me, other apples sing along. I'm an apple, I'm ready to die. I'm depressed, so I'm committing applecide. Ugh. Oh God, that looks terrible. Add brown sugar to my friends. Hopefully soon their pain will end. Cook 5 minutes until it's done. I'd be lying if I said I had fun. I'm an apple, I'm not ready to die. I was wrong when I contemplated applecide. It killed my friends. That's okay with me if you could just return me to the apple tree. No, I'm not gonna look. It's disgusting. You killed my friends. It smells like cinnamon and butter and sugar and apples. You're gross. Wait, what are you doing? Put me down. You put me down. Ah!
Dear Nolan, write you a letter. Dear Nolan, just cut to the chase. Well, I came to California on a whisper and a dream. And now I fear that I may die here. No, not to die from violence, but many years it seems. I fear that I have found my home. And I miss the Blue Ridge Mountains, it feels so far away. And I know they're just an airplane ride from me. My friends, they all grow older, problems fade away. I feel my life is moving on. And I don't know why you people come here, but I sure know why you've stayed. Hope you find what we all are looking for. I hope that you can find your way. Well, I came to California on a whisper and a dream. And now I think that I've found love here. No, not the kind of love they sell in films and magazines. The kind of love that comes with someone. And I think of all my family, and they feel so far away, but I know they're never too far from me. And I think of all the friends we've had, times we all shared, when we knew we were not so alone. And I don't know why you people come here with all the traffic and disease. I
hope you find what we are looking for. I hope you can find some inner peace.
You're watching Dronebox.com, and now back to Norm.
But I will.
I was inspired on the first day I was talking to you, and now I feel inspired even more. It was hard in the moments I could not be with you, but harder still to see you walk out the door.
Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome to another episode of the Eskwilax Hour. This is episode 72, and today we have special guest Instascram. He's visiting us from Koreatown. So today we start a little bit later than usual. That's because we're still setting up, which is all cool. You guys know we bring art together at the Eskwilax Hour, and so let's just step over here. So you want to say hi to the audience?
Hi, audience.
So you said you go by Instascram?
Yeah.
So today we're just gonna give him like a quick interview, and he's gonna paint from 5 to 6, or 5 to like a little bit before 6. So
okay.
You want to tell us you said right now you're staying in Koreatown?
Yeah, I
Yeah?
stay in Koreatown.
All right, cool,
Yeah.
cool. And did it take you long to get out here? Because I know everybody has troubles getting out here to Boyle Heights.
Yeah, it was a pain in the butt, man. It
Yeah,
was really
yeah.
traffic. Yeah.
A lot, right? Yeah.
A lot of traffic.
You ever been to Boyle Heights?
Yeah. There's a lot of art in Boyle Heights right now.
That's what I was gonna say. There's a lot of like secret spots and like small galleries, and some of them have been shut down, but while they were open, they were really well known.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I get out here because I like to do street art or graffiti art or however you want to call it, and it's out here.
No, we're familiar with it with the show, you
Yeah,
know, so it's
cool.
all good. You can tell that the last, I think this one's like 2 weeks ago. It's kind of what I did, but.
Cool, man, that's dope.
Thanks. So yeah, you can take a seat. I'll just chill for a second.
Ugh.
All right. So, have you always stayed in Cali or LA?
No, I'm from San Diego.
All right.
Yep. Los Angeles for about 5 years now. Came to Hollywood in the very beginning. Was here for like a year and then straight to Koreatown. Koreatown is just kind of like where my heart is in Los Angeles.
More chill?
It's not even about chill. I don't feel like it's chill. It's kind of sketchy, but it's like the last pure place in Los Angeles, in my opinion. Yeah. I mean, Boyle Heights it's just rough. Like that's the only explanation I have for it. Like Koreatown fits in the category of rough, pretty. I mean, it's got like a lot of culture to it. It's just encompassed with life.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, it was funny because I was going through your Instagram, and you had a video of one of those electrical boxes.
Yeah,
You painted, and I didn't know that was yours. But like 2 days ago, I was standing right in front of it because
No way.
I have a friend whose family lives right there on Alexandria and 3rd Street.
Yeah.
And I was looking at it, and then when I went through your Instagram, they were like, "Oh."
But what did you think when you saw it the first time?
No, it was dope because it was like graphed up, like the lettering. It had like huge like lettering on it. I'm like, oh, that's dope. And then today when I was like doing my small time research or just kind of going through it, and I was like, oh, what the hell? I was like, that's
good. That's what street
funny
art
though,
is all about, man.
It was just coincidental that.
Like that's I think what makes me love it so much, is literally. You're 12 years old and you see this big graffiti piece, right? And then you turn 18 and you're really in the art scene. You're like, oh, whoa, that was like somebody who I really love now, but I saw it when I was 12. I remember seeing that when I was 12 or something like that, you know? Like, I think murals and street art, the beauty is when they stick around for years.
How'd you start in San Diego? Like,
skateboarding.
Skateboarding? Yeah, same here.
I mean, skateboarding and that counterculture, back then it was everything. It was like you were still a punk. So to do graffiti going along with the skateboarding, it was just hand in hand. Like nowadays, I don't even know if it's part of it anymore.
No, yeah, that's true. That's a good question.
But you know, it's like back then, it was hip hop, punk rock, skateboard, graffiti.
Yeah.
That's like what it was. You know, it didn't get much.
I get you perfectly. That's exactly where I went through. Like I was skating and then some rock, and then my friends like, hey, let's go. He gave me a streak. I'm like, what is that? And the rest is history, you know?
Streakers, man. Back in the day, those things were so dope.
Yeah.
You still use them?
Mean streaks, right?
Yeah, whatever they call them.
Yeah, I don't know if that's the same thing, but yeah.
Streakers, that's what we called them back then. They were just streakers.
Well, what we used to do was slice 2 in half and then
color them together. Yeah,
or more than one. That shit's dope.
This is like my new streaker. Basically, these are 99-cent oil crayons from Daiso, that little like Japanese store.
All right.
And it's the same thing.
Dope.
You know, it's just oil crayon.
Yeah.
You streak the hell out of it.
Nice.
But like if you wanted to get 5 colors in there, you know, so those go with me everywhere. I got boxes and boxes of those things.
And so from there, you were just doing street art since then, or? Because I saw your website. It said that you went to school and everything, right?
Yeah, I mean, the thing with me is like I was really involved in the counterculture, like music, skateboarding, and art.
Yeah.
That was my life, and it is today. Like that's exactly what I do in every way. If I have to, sprinkle in the things to make money.
Yeah.
But the idea is to get those things that I love, skateboarding, music, and art, and make money off of it. You know, it's tough. So at one point in time, I chose art. That's the main thing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'm gonna be an artist. And I go to school for 3D animation because, well, actually I didn't go to school for 3D. Let me reverse a little. I went for cartooning. I went for 2D animation.
Oh yeah.
And halfway through school, it died. 2D animation died, you know? And so the 3D animation was on, and that's just where it is now. Like if you look at the movies, they don't make 2D animation anymore.
Yeah, they don't.
Only make 3D
it's been
animation.
a long time. And if they did, it's just for like webcasts or
whatever.
on the internet.
The simple animations have become better than like dynamic Disney style.
Yeah.
You know? And I've always loved that dynamic. It's really Disney style. I've never seen it anywhere else where like they're people, they look like people, but they've got that
yeah,
Disney.
You can tell
you
it's
know?
Disney anyway.
So that's what I loved. That's what I wanted to do. Went to school, did that whole thing and realized that I didn't love 3D animation at all. And then I went back to bartending. Actually, like the year after I graduated, I met Rick.
Yeah, Rick.
And he was a real eye-opener because we met in this random situation, this random experience, and we'd gone to school. He'd gone to art institute as well, you know, and
so. Yeah, that's right. He mentioned that. That's sweet.
Right. And so we had the same teachers, we had the same classes at one point in time, but we never met each other till after, you know. And he was just so Los Angeles, almost like Boyle Heights kind of guy, you know, to the T. And I had almost never met anybody like that. Because San Diego's a different trip, you know.
Yeah, I've never been out there, but I've heard that it is.
It's great, it's beautiful, but it's like where you go to die, or you like vacation. It's just what it is. So I'd never met a person like Rick, and we kicked it a lot. He influenced me a lot in weird ways. Like, that's, I think, where a lot of my manic painting style comes from.
Yeah.
Just influence of other people, especially Rick. But when it comes to school, like, I don't even remember that, you know? Like, I don't even know if I have a degree. Technically I do, but like, where is it? Like, what is it, you know? And then I went to be like a creative art director, and I still do that today, but it's very much on my own terms. You know, as an artist, it's very much like, you're gonna choose me to work with me because I am me, like not because you need a creative art director, you know?
Yeah.
So it's a fine edge to walk because, you know, people, they want an art director, they don't necessarily want me per se, you know?
It's true.
But it's what they get, and they're happy in the long run, so.
Right now, are you working on any current projects for yourself? Like,
yeah, I mean, like painting is the full-time project. Like to be a serious painter happened 5 years ago, 6 years ago. Like, I love drawing. Illustration is that's my favorite thing. Like illustration. Yeah. But pieces of paper only go so far. Sure. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, when I started putting things on canvas, people were like, oh, wow, I didn't know you had this talent, da-da-da-da-da. And it's just like, because of canvas. But it made me realize that I got to try, you know, back in the day we did graffiti because we wanted to like have our name up, you know?
Yeah,
that
was the whole
same thing, man.
The whole goal and get up.
Wherever and whatever it is for art, I'm down for it. But painting is kind of like the thing that people, they remember.
Yeah.
You know? It's weird. So like that's the personal project. For a while I was dragging my paintings downtown every day and selling them on the street of downtown on 7th and Grand. And I don't know, it was good, but it was like nobody really buys paintings.
Did you do it while you know how they have the art walk down there, or was it more on like just your own terms? Like,
last art walk I did, I was walking home at like 11 o'clock and I got jumped. So I like,
sucks.
Yeah, they grabbed black paint and painted on some canvases and shit. It was like,
that's horrible, man.
Yeah, so I stopped doing that. But it was definitely on my own terms to go downtown. It was like whenever I wanted, and I would drag them all the way from Koreatown to downtown on the metro with just like a wheel. It was like, it's a whole cart.
I saw it.
You saw it, right?
Yeah, I saw the photo.
It's a whole cart, man. It's this process. It's funny. But it was very fulfilling.
That's how you know you're passionate. You know,
yeah.
You do what you have to, because it doesn't matter what everybody else is saying. Like,
yeah.
You just gotta do it. Yeah, because it's like, yeah, when you did graffiti, you know, you're just gonna get the spot because you're gonna get the spot regardless.
You get buffed tomorrow. It
yeah,
is what it is.
Yeah. You have to get over a fence.
Right.
It's crazy though. Yeah, because I think I actually saw you downtown before.
Did you?
Yeah, because I'm always in that area.
That's so good. Like, I build this big wall on the side of the street.
Yeah.
So it's just a wall of paintings. And
you do light painting, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, then it was you. Yeah, I saw
big pieces, right?
Yeah, they weren't all on canvas. Some of them were like different materials, right?
I mean, most of the time they're on canvas, but you're right. Yeah. Some of them were like, like I had a sandwich board up, like the coffee sandwich board thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I grab what I can. I definitely work off of found material a lot. You know?
It's whatever you can get.
Yeah. As a working artist, you realize that these artists didn't just paint on random things because they had to, or because they wanted to. I mean, maybe some of the times they did, but like a lot of times the artists had to, dude. You go dead broke from art supplies. You go like absolutely dead hungry broke. And I'm older. You'd think that I'd have like learned this earlier, but like I would rather be dead broke and have art supplies, you know? Like I'd rather be hungry and have art supplies.
Yeah.
It's a weird point in my life, you know? Like I don't need a BMW at all. I don't need any of that shit.
Yeah.
I really just want paint supplies.
Yeah, no, I have stacks and stacks of markers, Sharpies. Like, yeah, I'm gonna use this next week or today, tomorrow. Mm-hmm. And yeah, whenever people give me gifts, they're giving me art supplies. They're giving me spray cans. They're giving me tips. They're giving me.
Those are good friends.
Yeah, yeah, because they know me. They're like, you know, nothing's gonna make me happier than like, I don't know, a box of markers, a box of pens, Bics, whatever I can get my hands on.
We're gonna have to paint, man.
Yeah, no, I've been watching your paintings. I've been looking at them. They're dope, and because they're mixed. They're not like one. Because you have like aerosol, you have acrylic. You use oil.
Everything.
Yeah. You see.
I don't know how that happened too. I think it all comes down to getting things for free or using it where you can or wherever. But like, I literally use everything.
Yeah.
And it's probably just my manicness. Like I can't sit still, but yeah, spray paint with oil and then like scrape it off.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. Yeah.
Razor it off and see what happens underneath.
On like a piece of wood, right? You put acrylic or like spray, and then you put it over it, and then scrape some. Yeah.
Like when you buy your own canvas, you get to choose the thickness of it, and I get the thicker canvas. I beat the shit out of them, you know. Like I beat them up. I don't know how they handle it actually, but then again, like that's part of the painting for me. It has life when maybe it got a small tear, you know, or. Like dragging them in the cart, they get fucked up. They get messed up pretty good. And so,
you remember?
Yeah, I remember like that black splash. I'll never forget that.
That's what I mentioned, like where they sprayed it.
Yeah,
you got jumped. You know, I think it's gonna be worth.
Somebody bought it.
Oh yeah, yeah.
So that was good. I mean, the weird thing about art is that you want to sell, you want to like try and have this like money off of what you do, but when you let it go, you're like, damn, I don't have that anymore, you know, or
you want to give it to somebody that is gonna take care of it and actually
that's why I like selling them.
Yeah.
You know, like I'll give away paintings all day. I don't care about paintings, but when you sell them, they find value, instant value. You know, and that's a hard thing to place in paintings. Like for me, the value of a painting is totally different than them because, like I said, it's like an emotional thing. You know, damn, I don't have that anymore. But then again, it's going to be way more emotional if it's sitting there and you're just like, I just want to get rid of this.
Yeah.
You know? So it's like, as an artist, you go through all those emotions, regardless of you want to or not. Like, you're going to love it, you're going to hate it, you're going to sometimes kind of like it. And for every piece, that'll happen, you know?
Yeah.
Like, when I sold them downtown, the emotional weigh-in was like, okay, I'd go out one day and maybe I'd sell 2 paintings and have like $450 in my pocket. Great. And then I walk home for the next 5 days, make no money. $450 isn't gonna cut it.
Yeah, because it's 5 days.
It's not gonna cut it. You know what I mean? So then again, you're back at it. You're like, dude, now I'm broke again. But you say to anybody, I'm an artist. Do you sell paintings? Yeah, I sell. You're successful, you know, until you show them a paycheck and you're like,
yeah.
The weirdest thing.
Yeah, that's true, because I didn't see myself as an artist until I sold a painting like years ago. You know, I actually felt like it had that value to it, because somebody was like, I'm gonna pay you to do this or like paint this. That your style is just that. You know, I'm paying you to do it rather than having me giving it to somebody where, you know, yeah, it still has emotional value, but not the same where it's like monetary.
Right. Right. When you like, money is emotional to people.
Yeah.
It's the most, like, I don't believe in any of that stuff, but devil influenced thing in this world. Like, how are you going to put emotional value on nothing? True. You know? But like, this thing that is visibly worked on, crafted, you know, and like expertise put together, they don't put value on it.
Yeah.
Money weighs more money, you know, like, it's
crazy.
Crazy. So I struggle with that. That's where I even like have to even remind myself that you're an artist, dude. Like, you're not, you know, money doesn't matter. Because if you say all the time, yo, I'm an artist, I'm not making any money, this is horrible, then it's like right back at the bottom again.
Yeah, and then you lose your, what it's about, your passion. You know, you say you were dragged, because you're not doing it anymore, right? You used to.
I mean,
at least for now.
Yeah, it's weird. I like took on this new project that I'm branding, and I feel like a jerk for not going out there, you know?
Yeah, maybe the people that have been knowing that you've been going out there, you know, they're like, where's that?
I had a couple people hit me up on Instagram, like, are you coming back out?
Yeah.
And I'm like, shit, maybe, but I haven't, so. I don't want to say that I stopped, no.
Yeah.
But I want to say that, like, right now, I haven't gone out.
And you said it's mainly on 7th and
Grand.
Grand.
I've tried to post up at other places, but for some reason, 7th and Grand is like adopted me.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's cool. I feel really at home there.
Yeah, it's going towards like a Macy's or something out there, JCPenney. Like a mall. There's like a whole mall area.
Yeah, they just built the new mall. It's across the street from Louis Bottega Louis.
Okay.
Yeah.
No, I'm just asking so the audience kind of.
Yeah, definitely come check me out if you're on there, but hit me up on Instagram first.
Yeah. You're gonna give them more of your info, like.
I actually keep forgetting that you guys are there.
Yeah, they're there.
Hey, what's up, guys? Yeah, please, if you ever have time, please go to Instagram and check out Instascram. That's SCRAM. Instascram. You can find all my artwork on there. I try to post up as much as possible, but I'm not the best, so don't judge me. But like, message me. I'd love to meet up and talk and work with anybody who ever wants to paint. Like, that's for me the most important thing, to meet other artists and paint with other artists and be around other artists, you know?
Yeah.
Because that's one thing I feel, if I had a platform to say these things like now, is like, we need to really like stop looking out for ourselves. We need to really come together as a community of art, you know, and artists, especially here in Los Angeles. It's kind of feels singular sometimes, you know? So it's hard to get everyone of like-mindedness together, but it's important. And I think that's the real change that happens, is when you get influencer influencing, you know?
Others, and just
Massive.
vibing off of each other's energy, all.
Like 2 major influencers coming together. Imagine how impactful that is for people that could possibly be in the same room as them.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I understand.
I mean, it's great to put people up on a platform, and I think that will happen with the community-based like idea, but we gotta come together. We gotta help each other and be part of the same thing.
Yeah, a lot of the artists I brought, I used to go down to Long Beach because that's where I started feeling, like you said, we were all just artists talking about the same situation. You know, not everybody's making large amounts of money off the art, but we were all passionate about it, and everybody was either they had their 9 to 5, and then they were doing we were doing the art shows out there. We were doing like we had like some big shows, and then we had some shows that we were doing like at a bar like every Wednesday night, and we were just showing artwork, you know. And they weren't like people buying, but it was just us, you know, talking about what happened with this and that, and all the art happenings down there in Long Beach.
Yeah, yeah.
So yeah, it was Rick was there, and like 2, 3, 4. It was just a bunch of artists just coming together.
This is where you found yourself, kind of, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
That's where I started getting more influence, and yeah, and then I looked at Rick's work. I'm like, damn, you know, art doesn't have to be one way. It could be this way.
Right.
And then I would look at Efren Luna's. He's more, he went to school and he does like fine art. And I'm like, all right, you have this type of art. Because I mean, growing up, I did street art. I did graffiti. So all I knew was this. Like,
lettering.
Yeah, lettering, characters. I still do it, but now I accept that.
Right,
you know, as it's art. To me, it's my art. Right. Regardless if people think it is or it ain't. It's not.
No, I mean, that's what it is. It's like, we made this.
Yeah.
You know, like, regardless of how much you made this personally, you just being part of it in general, you made it, man.
Yeah.
Like, everybody made it. So it was like, I mean, you got to think about it this way. It didn't exist before us.
Exactly, yeah.
It didn't, like, personally actually exist. So, and nobody was out there holding our hands. I look at it all, like, the world, and especially, like, skateboarding. Nobody ever told me to jump off stairs. Like, I broke ankles, wrists, collarbones, elbows. Nobody told me to go back to doing it. But like, for some reason, I felt the need to do it.
Yeah.
It was a need. And I'm positive it was because of the partnership that I felt through the rest of the skate homies.
Yeah.
It was this weird unit that nobody else in the world had. Like, we had it because we were building it. And like, I don't personally have a stamp in skateboarding that is memorable further than maybe like 30 people at the most, you know? But like, I still feel very much responsible for making what it is today.
Yeah.
Which is dope. Like, I'm stoked on that, you know? And if it could be the same way for graffiti, street art, I mean, that's the best. It's the best. As I get older, all I want to do is learn about other people before me, you know?
Yeah.
And that's all I keep finding, is that they had a clique, they had a gang, you know?
Just a group of guys sharing ideas.
Killing it, man.
Yeah.
We all need that. Everybody needs that, you know? It needs to be like multicultured and not stuck to any type of person at all.
Yeah, that's what I noticed down there in Long Beach. It was multicultural. Like, everybody was an artist. Everybody could, you know, was
white, black,
same page.
Spanish, Mexican. Yeah. Everybody, you know?
Because our main thing was just the art itself. Yeah, we were all sharing the
Well,
same
I also
idea.
think what's great about like the West Coast is the beach, man.
Yeah.
Like, it adds that like white boy goofball element to like each ghettos.
Yeah.
And then the proper like educated people. You know what I mean? And it just brings that whole thing together into a lump of like weird. Straight up
It's
weird.
Just, yeah, it's just like the West Coast. It's just
It's the West Coast, man.
That's how you know it. You're like, oh, okay. Yeah, you go to Venice, you can see it too.
Oh man, it's like a circus.
Yeah. I used to hang out there a lot. Like, same deal. There's a lot of artists on the boardwalk.
Yeah.
Some of them, you know, fine artists, and then some of them, you know, they're making sand art, but it's still art. It's their thing, and they're just out there sharing it. And
it's funny, I never really thought about it that way.
Yeah, they're just sharing it. You know, they're not really selling, or if they do sell, it's cool, but they're out there with there, because, I mean, how much can you really make out there? Just
totally.
Yeah.
Like that's still a passion project. Whether their passion is to live freely, or they honestly think they're gonna make $1 million out there on the beach. Like they're chilling. They're doing it for passion reasons. I really admire people that sell on the street like that. You know, it's weird.
That's what I told my friend. I'm like, go to downtown, or just take a few racks, like just put them up, put some sketches, you know.
Yeah.
You want to sell them, just.
You gotta try. That's the thing, is a lot of people don't try it. And you know, like in graffiti, going back to it, I don't know.
No, a lot of it.
Going back. There's the players that are separated merely because of the acts that they do.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?